Hi everybody, Christina with Zone Physical Therapy, and I'm hopping on today to talk a little bit about the viral trend workout, the 12-3-30 workout. So if you're not familiar with it, it's a workout that's become really popular on TikTok, and it's setting the treadmill at a 12% incline, going 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes, and then ideally doing this 5 days a week. So first of all, I want to say there's no magic workout that you need to do. That is the ideal workout, nothing like that. But that's not what we're here for today. So let's start with who this would be a good workout for, right? So this would be kind of a strenuous workout. If I went out and hopped on our treadmill right now and set it those parameters, 30 minutes I'd be kind of out of breath. It would be a little tiring. Would be pretty strenuous for most people. So the good news about this workout is that it meets our recommendations for daily activity that are set for us. So this is 150 minutes at moderate intensity a week, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity. So, if your only goals working out are to meet those minimum activity requirements, this could be an option for you. There's a lot of benefit with that, and a lot of merit to that, right? So anything from reducing our risk of heart disease, diabetes, and all of those things, that can be a great option. So I would like to note here, though, if you are one of those people who just want to meet your activity guidelines for the day and week, this is something you should probably work up to, since it is a little strenuous, right? So we need to be able to walk for about 30 minutes first, and then we need to be able to add in some inclines and declines to our walk, and then we can work up towards that 30 minutes, right? Now we're going to talk about who I probably wouldn't recommend this for. This is not a workout that I would recommend for most of my athletes, in particular my runners, right? I love to talk about my runners, so we'll use them a lot in this scenario. It's a few things here. So for one, if we did this 5 days a week, we are doing the same thing every day. That's not exactly beneficial for you. We need some variation in your training so we can reach different benefits, right? And this is honestly not going to make you faster on the track. So the biggest thing that makes me say I'm not going to have my runners do this workout is that this is kind of no man's land. So in my last Instagram live I talked about some parameters on our strength training and why I don't like for us to do circuit work very often. Not never, but not very often. So I kind of touch on it there if you want to go back and look at that. I think it's on both our Instagram and our YouTube. But we'll kind of touch on what I mean by no man's land here. So for sake of this discussion, we're gonna put endurance and long run work over here, and we're gonna put speed work and strength training over here. I know there's a difference, but for this conversation, that's where we're gonna put them. This workout kind of puts you in the middle, right? So it is not enough of endurance work to really give you that true endurance adaptation, and it's not enough speed or strength work to truly give you that speed or strength adaptation, right? If we never train these ends of the spectrum, we're never going to get better at them, right? So if we're just spending time here doing this 12-3-30 workout, we're not really doing anything, and if anything, we're delaying our recovery to be able to do some of these other workouts that are more beneficial to us, right? Being said, if you're someone who likes to just go for walks for exercise and that's your exercise routine, this could actually be a good workout to integrate. So let's say, generally speaking, you're just going for a walk every day and that is your routine. That goes back to what I was saying earlier, how we don't want to do the same thing every day because we are not treating the ends of the spectrum. But if that's you, this is kind of that end of the spectrum. Your long walks are on this end And then your 12-3-30 work over here is more like your high intensity training. Okay. So we might spend some days going for a 60-minute walk, and we might spend some days doing that 12-3-30 workout, right? So this could actually be an improvement to your workout routine. I would not recommend this for someone right now that's dealing with a calf or an Achilles issue. So if you're one of that population that really likes to go for walks for your workouts, if you're dealing with an Achilles or a calf strain, this isn't really going to be a good option for you. But you can talk with your physical therapist or trainer and think of some other options to add that high intensity. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on the 12-3-30 workout. Again, the pros are it can meet your recommended daily guidelines for activity, and it can add some variability if you're someone who goes for walks for your activity, so that can be a good thing. But this probably doesn't have much place in my athletes' workout routine unless it's like an off-season thing. It just doesn't hit either of those adaptations that we're looking for, so it's not really going to have a place for you there. Again, there's no magic workout. Doing the 12-3-30 routine isn't going to suddenly give you a ton of muscle and burn all your fat more than any other high intensity training workout would be. But it is kind of nice that it's nice and simple. So you just set it to those parameters and go. But knowing that it's not like a magic workout or anything, and you feel like this isn't a good fit for you, you're not losing anything by not doing it. There's plenty of other options that you can do. So if you have any questions about this or anything else in regards to adding some variation to your training or meeting those two ends of the spectrum for you, reach out to us and we'll be happy to answer some of your questions. Bye.